Hello again, folks. Happy Solstice Day. Um, it's a beautiful day of the year, a day when we have day and night in equal measure. The days start getting longer, even though in Ireland we still have most of the winter still ahead of us. We have Pluto, Mercury, and Venus all in Capricorn at the moment. Pluto, as I said before, is in the last degrees of Capricorn for the next couple of months until it moves into Aquarius in at the end of March. So it's very much a time of reflecting. The whole solstice period and the 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after are very much a time of reflecting and bedding down and just nestling in and cuddling down at home and lighting fires and making soups and resting our bodies and resting in retreat, which a lot of us don't do anymore. We don't know how to do. We also have Jupiter that just moved into Aries today, and we have the moon in Sagittarius. So there's a nice amount of fire in the chart, Jupiter moving into Aries. What's interesting is today Jupiter is squaring the sun. So again, Jupiter loves to party, Jupiter loves to expand. So there's a bit of a push-pull between, our sense of self and who we are and how we shine in the world. And, are we going to go along with Jupiter and really expand, or are we going to overexpand? Are we going to be a little bit more cautious? And certainly, as I've said in previous broadcasts, what I'm seeing from my clients all over the world is people are really going for the life beyond their wildest dreams like never before in 2023. It's literally a time where we have spent a lot of this year processing, what happened in the last 2 years. And some of us, had tougher times of it than others. And it's interesting to see that this time last year, for example, in Ireland, the vaccinated and the unvaccinated were still hugely segregated. And on top of that, we all had to be home in bed by 8 o'clock because the pubs and the restaurants had to be closed. And people have actually completely forgotten that. People are going like, was that last year? Are you sure? Yes, it was. So it's a time to reflect and to give more thanks than ever for all that we have in our lives at the moment, because sometimes the more we lose, the more tragedy we have in our lives, the more it actually can encourage us to grow and become softer and more loving. And certainly the more challenges we have in life, if we rise to the challenges, that can transform our lives in ways we never dreamt possible. Like in my case, when I went to Portugal in October, at the time my retreat was being planned elsewhere. Now it's been moved to Portugal. So the information on my retreat is on the website, and booking details are going up over the next couple of days. It's the 7th to the 14th of October in Villamoura in the Algarve. And it's very much all inclusive. You will, have a look at the website to get more information. And my personal growth package is still on my website. I'll be adding a 6-session package option early in the new year. And I just wanted to let you know that the price of the taster session will increase to $250 in around the 10th of January. It's currently at $150. So if you want to grab a bargain for yourself, if you haven't worked with me before, you can go on and just book that. MarthaClarkAstrology.com, and it's the personal growth package. I also want to clarify that the initial taster session, it's a get to know you session, where I give you a brief overview of your chart and where you share more information with me about what areas of your life you want help in, particularly, that one area of your life that you want to work in and transform for next year. It's not a substitute for natal reading. It's not a substitute for transit reading. It's not a substitute for an astrocartography reading. So like all my booking forms, the more information you give me on the booking form in advance, the more I can help you and the more you can get out of the session. Also a reminder that my gift vouchers are available on the website as well. Just click the drop down link under the shop. And I'll be posting again in a couple of days. So this is from my new home. It's my first home that I've owned myself in over 25 years. So it's a huge deal for me. And thank you for all your kind wishes and your thoughts in the last couple of months. I had the internet installed today in less than 9 minutes. And I'm still pinching myself, even though the Vodafone guy went to the wrong house, and then the carpenter who came after him went to the wrong house as well. So that's welcome to the Mercury pre-shadow phase. So don't let Mars being retrograde or Mercury being the free shadow phase hold you back from having a wonderful time over the next couple of days. And if any of you have any questions about how you may like to work with me, just drop me an email on info@marthaclarkastrology.com. And I will be popping back in to do another couple of videos in the next few days. So thank you very much.